What the hell is YouTube doing? Now, before we get started, first off, hi, hello, how you doing? Jawabla here, Josh, whatever you want to call me. I'm going to be ranting again in this video. Now, if you haven't heard, which I'm sure you probably have heard already, YouTube is implementing AI into its own system. Now, they're doing two separate things with this, and one of them is really weird, and the second one is awful. So the first thing they're doing is basically using AI to see if you're a kid, which already makes no sense considering YouTube Kids exists. This thing right here, which I'm sure you probably didn't even know exists, but this exists. Now, YouTube Kids has been like a huge issue in my opinion because they tried demonetizing YouTubers for a long time about cursing the first 10 seconds and a bunch of weird stuff like that with anytime you curse too much, they just basically demonetize you, which means you don't get paid. But why would they do that? Their issue was that, oh, the kids shouldn't be watching this. Kids can hear all the cursing. This is bad. But why? Just answer this for me. Why would it matter if YouTube Kids exists? Just make sure they can't go on YouTube, right? So now their plan is to basically use AI to see if you're a kid. They're going to see what you watch and all your feed and all that stuff. And if they think you are a kid, they're basically going to make you send in your ID, your government ID. If that doesn't like shoot up any red flags for you, you really got to rethink some stuff in your life. Like, come on, how is that not like weird to you? What amazes me is just how out of touch YouTube is right now. I don't think they understand what made them so great. It was the fact that it was just so easy and free. And then over time, they made stuff, you know, behind a paywall. Now YouTube Premium exists. And everyone's like, oh, it's so great. But that's how YouTube was originally. So I don't know why we're now having to pay for how the YouTube, whatever. It's not important. But they're doing stuff like that. They're messing up with demonetization and having these strict rules. And the amount of ads. Can we talk about that real quick? There are so many ads, especially on YouTube TV. It is awful, but that's beside the point. What I'm trying to get to is that YouTube slowly is making stuff worse. They're de-progressing. And it's just really sad because, again, back in my day, we had Smosh, we had like 2010 YouTube, back when like, I don't know, stuff was easy and people were just playing GTA 5. That was good times. Yeah, I miss those times. But now, sadly, we have paywalls. We have now having to send our government ID, which isn't even a new thing for some platforms, which is really sad. If you don't know, Spotify has recently been doing this. For some reason, you have to send your government ID to Spotify so you can listen to music. That sounds really weird and kind of sketchy because like, why would they need your government ID? It just seems like an invasion of privacy. But then maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weirdo here. I don't think I am. It's just a bit amazing. And like everyone's kind of upset about this. And so a lot of people are trying to move to different platforms. There's a thing called FreeTube, which is one of the ones I've seen. Essentially, that's just going to be people using a free version of YouTube or how YouTube should be. They're just making that. So it's going to be like no censorship. Hopefully no demonetization stuff about cursing. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. Maybe I'll eventually switch to that stuff. But if this doesn't maybe make YouTube realize they're kind of being stupid, maybe it's just the end of the platform. I don't know. I don't want to think that. I love YouTube. It has a special place in my heart. I also want to make content and be, you know, a content creator doing stuff like this on YouTube. So that would kind of suck if it just disappears. So YouTube, if you are listening, which I'm sure you're not, but if maybe you are, stop it. Just stop it. Whatever you think you're doing that's a good idea, it is not a good idea. Additionally, if an old man came up with this idea, it's definitely a bad idea. So maybe, just stop doing this stuff and go back to how you used to be. You can keep the ads, I guess. I guess that's how you make money and how you pay YouTubers. But like, besides that, just stop. No one's asking you to do this. You're not going to make more money this way. Cool? Yeah? We agree? All right, cool. And if you also agree that this is a bad idea, like the video, subscribe, comment down below, this is a really dumb video, why did you make this? And I'll read it and respond to you. But in all seriousness, I hope YouTube figures stuff out. I don't want to see this platform die. That would kind of suck. But yeah. And also, don't fall for it. Don't give them your ID. That's a really bad idea. I'm talking to you, the weird 12-year-old that's like, oh, that seems like a good idea. And I'm talking to you, the 35-year-old who goes, who gives a crap? It's not worth it. Don't do it. Hold out. Because I know you're probably the same person that bought the Nintendo Switch 2 when we're like, we're not buying that. We don't need the price is too high. And then you folded and bought it. Don't do that for this. This is like way more serious. Don't give YouTube or Spotify your ID. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I'm Jawabla, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully very soon, I'll have more videos. I was very sick, and then I went to Canada, so I'm sorry for slacking, but I swear I'll get more videos out very soon. Bye-bye!